Welcome to the CMU Capstone Project 2026. This is the navanVoyageAI, a multi-agent AI platform for enterprise corporate travel, which assists in flight, hotel, and car booking with applying the real-time policy. And it also integrates with three MCP servers and also provides full observability and evaluation for the admins. The infrastructure is fast API in Python 3.1.2, uses React 18 and Tailwind as a front end. It connects to the fast MCP server. It uses Azure OpenAI as the AI model and connects and stores all the information in the MongoDB Atlas. It uses Docker for containerization. There are 6 specialized agents and 3 MCP tools and 88,000 mock travel records, and it basically has got 92% eval rate as well. One of the problem statement: corporate travel is really fragmented, non-compliant. There are different personas like corporate executives. There are sales executives and conference travelers, and they use different systems for flight, hotel, and car booking. There are a lot of compliance issues in terms of policy violations for these different personas, and there is zero particular visibility in terms of how they do the booking. So this system, agentic system, is going to help corporates as a SaaS application to be providing the unified experience in terms of booking, be compliant, and also provide capabilities through AI as well. In terms of the solution, it is a one conversational interface, kind of provides end-to-end booking. It's integrated with the intranet as well. It provides a deterministic policy guardrails. It uses multi-agent orchestration. There are 6 specialized agents: orchestrator, search, policy, destination, booking, and judge. It provides real-time observability in terms of every agent decision, MCP2 calls, latency, token counts, and it also basically provides LLM as a judge for evaluation as well. There are 6 agents, as I said. Orchestrator agent uses GPT-4. Search agent, which requires more capability, uses GPT-5.4. Policy agent is GPT-4. Destination and booking agents are more critical, requires GPT-5.4. And then there is a judge agent, basically, which uses GPT-4 as well. The role of the orchestrator agent is to identify the intent, do a parallel dispatch across the different agents, and basically the search agent is responsible for searching across 3 servers for hotel, car, and flight booking. And policy agent basically stores all the rules engine, loads the data from the DB, and returns the policy information back to the orchestrator agent. And the booking agent is responsible for generating the final booking from that standpoint as well. This is the structure of the repo, if you will, in GitHub. navanVoyageAI is the primary folder, and then there's a backend API. There's 2 main kind of folder structures: backend and frontend. Backend includes the API and the agents, and then there is some MongoDB scripts as well. The frontend is using React and Tailwind. Basically, it uses the normal React structure. In terms of capability, we also built 2 additional UI using React Spectrum and Angular as well. And there are 3 MCP servers: the AWS MCP server, the self-hosted car rental MCP server, and the hotel booking MCP server as well. Basically, this system does well in terms of the multi-agent separation. It uses the policy engine, provides real-time observability, and it's got 3 UI variants. It uses mock data. That's one of the limitations. It's a single tenant. It basically uses template-based routing. There's no payment integration, and the judge agent kind of has got a 3-second latency as well. So here I have logged in into the navanVoyageAI. It's a corporate travel chatbot as a demo traveler. Basically, this provides a way for testing purposes for all the end user experience. If I'm going to start a new chat, and the system actually provides an adaptive card where the end user can select the specific port of transit, and then the destination as well, and the start date and end date. And you can choose the cabin class, whether it's economy, business, or first class. I'm going to choose first class, premium economy over here, and then I'm going to search the hotels. Specifically, I'm going to search for a standard room, and then rent a car, and then I'm going to choose economy as well, and then I'm going to do a search. The system basically, if you see over here, right, makes a specific calls to different particular agents, and there is an orchestrator agent which kind of dispatches the calls to the different particular agents, the policy agent, and then also it does a call to the search agent where it searches for the flights, hotel, and the cars. It makes a call to 3 different MCP servers, and then there are results coming from the MCP servers, and then finally the orchestrator kind of collects all the information together, and then there is a specific tree of thought basically which actually does the evaluation, if you will. It focuses on the cost efficiency, the policy compliance, risk mitigation, and then finally it sends a response back to the user. There is a particular judge agent which actually evaluates the results. It checks for, it does says 70% compliant, if you will. If you can also see the different particular agent events, if you will, in the system. The search agent, the orchestrator agent, and the respond. And there is a specifically JSON handshake between the particular agents, the policy agent. And also you can also see the this specific the network calls, is if you will, for flights, hotel, and cars, and then the the MCP calls as well, if you will, from that standpoint. It also shows the tokens which have been consumed in this call, evaluation, if you will, from that standpoint, and then also you can connect to the MCP convert to see the connections as well. And that's the specific user experience in terms of the chatbot. Now I can take the same specific particular query, and then I'm logged into the intranet portal. Steve, who is kind of the executive C-suite, basically this is the intranet portal where they also have the navanVoyageAI integrated into the portal as well. I'm going to put in the same query, which now it will go and apply for the executive policies. From that standpoint, it will do all the searches and then give a response back in terms of the booking to Steve, who is the executive president. So while it is doing the specific responses, if you would see over here, basically, most of the areas are compliant, if you will, from that standpoint. In terms of the premium economy, the airlines, in a policy, and the car rentals, so on and so forth as well. In the meanwhile, I'll swap over to the admin experience, where admin behind the scene, they can see what's going on in terms of the overall interaction with the different agents as well. I can go to the audit log, and basically from the audit log perspective, you could see that the Steve has kind of created the request, is searching for the flight from SFO to NRT, and then this is the output generated from that standpoint as well. Also from an admin standpoint, I can see the billing for the overall cost in terms of the token usage as well, the token usage, the average cost, so on and so forth, the evaluation metrics as well, the average score of the evaluation, the pass rate for each of the particular conversations, going back and forth, and the status of success or failure as well. I can also see the observability matrix, if you will, from the performance as well, in terms of the latency and the response going back to the users. The admin can see the chat history in terms of what the users are requesting from their standpoint as well. And then there are MCP servers, right? The AWS travel server, the car rental, and the hotel booking MCP servers, which the agent is connected to as well, and the tools exposed by those particular MCP servers in terms of flights, hotel, cars, as well, if you from that standpoint. Not only that, there is the provision for selecting the particular models for each of the particular agents as well from that standpoint. And then there are system prompts which can be grounded for each of those particular agents, if you will, and also it provides the capability to define the policies for different personas. So if you look at it, right, the VP level policy for all employee policy, the sales executive, and the conference traveler, these are the policies which have been kind of selected over here, and they can be edited through a JSON particular from that standpoint as well. You can add a new policy, if you will, from that standpoint as well. And not only that, basically there is an employee data, basically, which is a kind of data which is kind of generated as a mock data, if you will. So all this employee data can be used for testing purposes. And then there are specifically hotels and car flight mock data, hotel mock data, and car rental mock data as well from that standpoint, which can be used for testing. So I have logged in as Steve, and if you go back to the Steve, now there's you can say, okay, I want to book the particular. And so now Steve can basically use this particular system to booking has been confirmed, and then it shows the particular booking information, it shows the stay, and from that standpoint as well. Not only that, there are different particular UI experience. So Angular M3 is the UI experience over here, or React Spectrum UI experience, which is kind of built in as well. And then basically, if I go back to the other part, right? There are other two aspects of it. Nicholas, who is basically the regular conference traveler, he also has got his own experience from that standpoint, and he can start a new chat, and then he can say, I want to book a ticket for AWS Summit, and then the system is going to basically provide him the particular experience from that standpoint as well. So it's, if you see over here now, the flight booking was kind of compliant and it got booked as well. Not only that, basically, you also have the Rick, who's the sales executive, and then he wants to visit the customer side for Java Corp, and he can basically visit from that standpoint as well. So this basically shows the experience for the sales executive, if you will. Now he wants to visit the Java Corp, or visit a flight, hotel, and car booking, and so this kind of shows in terms of the overall booking for the sales executive as well. They can also give either feedback in terms of thumbs up or thumbs down, and you can also basically store it into my favorites as well. And not only that, basically they can see the whole particular experience in terms of the kind of whole page as well. They can receive the notifications, if you will, in terms of any travel process which have been and they can use the the chat experience for getting the support for that as well, right? So it's a very exhaustive system which has can be built in terms of the overall capability as well.